Hey guys, Jordan here. So I'm going to show you how to properly situate the brace in at least what I believe is the most proficient manner. You want to go ahead and actually take the brace in your hand. It's always easier with a buddy, but if you don't have someone, I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. In the following video or the next video, you're going to go ahead and see me and Malik go ahead and run through this at the FPTA conference. It shouldn't take you longer than 2 minutes, but I think there's a couple of key points that I would like to emphasize just to make sure that you have it situated correctly. Now, to make the process easier, you do want to go ahead and remove these straps all together before you begin to try and place on the brace. So you're going to want to go ahead and take them off, and we're going to go ahead and remove them from the buckles. Once you have them removed from the buckles, you can then open up the center flap so you can hear. And from here, you want to go ahead from a supine position, which means palms up, forward, down by your side. You can go ahead and slide on the brace from there until the center of the brace reaches the interior side of the elbow. From there, you'll do a little flex test, and you'll go ahead and be able to strap it on from there. So here's Malik. He immediately goes into a supine position, palms up. We're going to slide the brace directly on. We go ahead and check for center positioning on the elbow. And from here, once we establish center positioning, we can then begin tightening the straps. We have strap number 1, strap number 2 will follow, and then strap number 3 on the bottom. Once it is tightened, you're going to see he's going to automatically do a quick flex test to make sure that the brace is positioned correctly. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the following arm. Flaps open, supine position, hands up, slide up to check. Hand check center of the elbow to make sure that the brace is at the midpoint of his arm, and then we can tighten the straps. He's going to do a quick flex test to go ahead and make sure that it's all correctly positioned, and we start tightening the straps here. There was a little bit of a problem with that bottom strap there, but nonetheless it was quickly fixed, and we can go ahead and tighten it over. Once all 3 straps have been correctly tightened, you can get set up right onto the cable or elastic band system. Now, the brace is intended for individuals with hand, wrist, or elbow disabilities, so this may complicate things due to pain or soreness in the area. You really want to do the best job that you can in avoiding any type of severe rubbing or contact while placing on the brace on any of the affected areas. So if you are injured or you do have an injury, chronic or acute, whether it be to your hand, wrist, or elbow, when you're placing the brace on, be extra careful to not try and agitate or irritate any of those additional areas. Now, the brace does have padding on the inside, 2 support hinges, and several straps to make sure it doesn't slide or irritate you, but it's always good to be aware that any physical contact to those areas that are being affected are not damaged any further. Just a quick PSA before we go ahead and wrap up here. Traditional recommendation guidelines suggest that if you have a hand or wrist or elbow injury, that you need to be sitting on the sideline for quite a bit. We're looking at actually anywhere between an average of 4 to 6 weeks with non-physical activity, and even close to 3 to 4 months before your strength will begin to reappear at a reasonable level. The Atom Brace completely eliminates that protocol or guideline as to say, well, now you can exercise completely hands-free, wrist-free, and even without the use of your elbow. We will be uploading the no-hand routine guidelines moving forward, so that way you can utilize this as a implementation while you are injured to go ahead and bypass the time protocol that you would have been waiting at home deteriorating. Really. So now we're going to keep you active. We're going to keep you healthy. The idea here is that you're not going to have to sit and wait when you can have the option to exercise with fully functional and optimized form moving forward. We don't want you to be injured. We don't want you to be hurt. And we don't want you in pain. But if your hands are the problem, why do your shoulders, chest, back, or core have to be affected alongside it? Let's bypass that. And I hope now, with an option, you'll be able to be stronger, faster, and recover quicker than ever before. Thanks, guys. Bye.